Hello everyone. I am so glad to meet you again through this video. Once again, I welcome you all for the course on refrigeration and air conditioning. You will learn about vapor absorption refrigeration system by watching this video. In particular, you will learn about aqua ammonia absorption system in this video. I would like to tell you that a vapor absorption cycle is a type of refrigeration cycle in which there is no need for a compressor. The first vapor absorption refrigeration system was invented by the French scientist Ferdinand Carré in 1858. A absorption refrigeration system requires at least two fluids for its operation. Out of various combinations of the fluids, these two combinations are widely used. The first combination is water and ammonia. Second combination is water and lithium bromide. If water and ammonia is used in the vapor absorption refrigeration system, then it is called aqua ammonia refrigeration system. In this water ammonia vapor absorption refrigeration system, water acts as absorber and ammonia acts as refrigerant. In case of water lithium bromide vapor absorption system, water acts as refrigerant and lithium bromide acts as absorber. So in aqua ammonia refrigeration system, ammonia acts as refrigerant. In water lithium bromide vapor absorption refrigeration system, water acts as refrigerant. In 1922, two students, Platten and Munders, at the Royal Institute of Technology, modified this water and ammonia vapor absorption refrigeration system by introducing one more fluid. So, this Platten Munders system has three fluids: water, ammonia, and hydrogen. Hence, their system is also known as three fluid vapor absorption refrigeration system. A refrigerator using these three fluids is known as Electrolux refrigerator. This is the sketch of a simple aqua ammonia vapor absorption refrigeration system. Similar to vapor compression refrigeration, this vapor absorption refrigeration system also has a condenser and a expansion valve and an evaporator. The only difference is that the compressor of a vapor compression refrigeration system is replaced by a heat generator with its pressure reducing valve, absorber and a pump arrangements. I believe that you all know how vapor compression cycle works, but still I would like to refresh you for the same. After this expansion valve, the condition of the refrigerant is low pressure, low temperature liquid. This low pressure, low temperature liquid refrigerant, while passing through this evaporator coil, it absorbs the heat from this room air and refrigerants gets vaporized. This room air gives the heat to the evaporator or refrigerant, hence the temperature of the room is decreased and the required refrigeration effect is obtained in this space. Now this low pressure vapor refrigerant flows through the compressor and leaves as high pressure vapor. After this high pressure vapor refrigerant is allowed to flow through the condenser where it condensed to high pressure liquid. This high pressure liquid then passes through the expansion valve and becomes low pressure, low temperature liquid. The cycle repeats. This is the working principle of vapor compression system. This vapor compression system has a condenser, so vapor absorption system also has a condenser. And this vapor compression has a expansion valve vapor absorption also has a expansion valve, and this vapor compression system has an evaporator. The vapor absorption system also has an evaporator. All these three components are arranged in the same sequence as in the vapor compression refrigeration system. So condenser, expansion valve, evaporator. Similarly, in vapor compression also, condenser, expansion valve and evaporator. The main difference is this compressor of a vapor compression system is replaced in vapor absorption refrigeration system by these components: a heat generator, pressure reducing valve, absorber and a pump. In this vapor absorption refrigeration system, only pump has the moving part. Hence, comparing this vapor compression and vapor absorption refrigeration system, vapor absorption system doesn't produce that much sound as vapor compression system, because compressor always create more noise while operating, but however this pump doesn't create that much noise. In case of three fluid system, that is in Platon Mundus vapor absorption refrigeration system, the third fluid, hydrogen, helps to remove this pump also from this vapor absorption system. So electrolux refrigerator is a refrigerator which has very less noise, or we can simply say noiseless refrigerator. Electrolux refrigerator is a noiseless refrigerator. Out of the refrigerators, vapor compression refrigerator and aqua ammonia vapor absorption refrigerator and Electrolux absorption refrigerator system, the one has least noise or noise free operation is Electrolux refrigerator. So vapor compression refrigeration systems has more noise, and aqua ammonia refrigeration systems produces less noise while its operation, because the compressor is removed in this vapor absorption refrigeration systems and the pump is the only component has the moving part. In Electrolux refrigerator, the pump in the aqua ammonia absorption system is also removed by the introduction of the third fluid, hydrogen. Hence, Electrolux refrigerator is popular for its noiseless or noise-free operation. Now, let's discuss the working principle of aqua ammonia vapor absorption refrigeration system. The high pressure ammonia vapor from the generator, while flowing through this condenser, condenses into high pressure liquid. This high pressure liquid ammonia is then allowed to flow through the expansion valve, where it becomes low pressure ammonia liquid. This low pressure ammonia liquid is then flows through the evaporator, where it absorbs the heat from the air or space to be cooled and become low pressure ammonia vapor. So here this space gives the heat to the refrigerant, hence the refrigeration effect is obtained in this space. This ammonia vapor then sent to the absorber. Absorber is nothing but a small tank containing the cold water. The cold water has high affinity to ammonia, hence it's absorb this low pressure ammonia vapor comes from the evaporator. Now this cold water has high amount of ammonia vapor, then that solution is known as strong solution. Strong solution is nothing but water with higher concentration of ammonia. If water has less concentration of ammonia, then that will be known as weak solution. So a strong solution is the solution in which water has high concentration of ammonia. Weak solution is the solution in which water has less concentration of ammonia. This strong solution is then pumped to the heat generator with the help of this pump, water pump. In heat generator, heat is supplied to this strong solution with the help of steam or electricity. So the temperature and pressure of this strong solution gets increased. Due to the boiling point difference of this ammonia and water, ammonia gets vaporized easily because its boiling point is less compared to water, and high pressure ammonia vapor leaves the heat generator. The left out water has less percentage of ammonia, hence that is known as weak solution. That weak solution sent to this absorber through this pipeline through this pressure reducing valve. This high pressure ammonia vapor again flows through the condenser and this cycle repeats. This is the working principle of aqua ammonia vapor absorption refrigeration system. Now let's summarize the concept. Vapor compression refrigeration system has these four components, namely compressor, condenser, expansion device and evaporator. In vapor absorption refrigeration system, this compressor of a vapor compression refrigeration system is replaced by an absorber, pump, heat generator and a pressure reducing valve. The other three components, condenser, expansion valve and evaporator, is arranged in the vapor absorption system in the same sequence as the vapor compression refrigeration system. This ammonia enters the condenser as high pressure vapor, then it gets condensed and leaves this condenser as high pressure ammonia liquid. This high pressure ammonia liquid refrigerant enters the expansion valve and becomes low pressure liquid. This low pressure liquid ammonia is vaporized by absorbing the heat in the evaporator space, that is from the room area or the area need to be cooled, and becomes low pressure ammonia vapor. From this point 2 to 1, the working principle of vapor absorption system is similar to the vapor compression refrigeration system. This low pressure ammonia vapor then enters into a absorber where the cold water available in the absorber absorbs this ammonia vapor and becomes strong solution. This strong ammonia water solution is then pumped to the heat generator. Heat is added to this strong solution with the help of steam or electricity in the generator. High pressure ammonia vapor gets separated from this generator, leaving the water in the generator. The water in the generator has less concentration of ammonia that is sent back to this absorber through this pressure reducing valve. Then the cycle repeats, and this is the working principle of aqua ammonia vapor absorption system. That's all about working principle of aqua ammonia vapor absorption refrigeration system. Thanks for watching this video.